Ladies and gentlemen, many of you might remember that, the worker shortage that's going on in America. I get to see a lot of these articles. And one prevalent thing that I'm starting to see in the comment section are how unhappy many people have been in the way they've been treated on these jobs. And it seems like it's people from all walks of life that are saying, they got stories to tell about incidents that have happened to them on jobs. And woo, I mean, look at who's doing this stuff though. So this is ND 100. Boss tells woman she lost her bonuses because she was so sick she had to be airlifted to the hospital. So because she was out sick, this boss seized the opportunity to tell her she was not going to get a bonus because of that. That is so rotten. A woman's boss told her that she lost her bonuses after she became so sick. She had to be airlifted to a hospital. The woman in question, who anonymously posted about her story in the Reddit thread, Am I an Asshole? She said she worked for a restaurant that had a point system and had only taken off once since 2018. So she took off once in 2018 and never took a day off until she became sick in 2021. So it's 1 point if you are late, 3 points if you call off with notice, 5 points if you call off within 4 hours of your shift. This is fine with me as I have no points this year and I have only called off from work once since 2018. So I'm the type who covers shifts, stay late, and generally just go to do my job, she said. She went on to say that sometime last week she had called off sick and was out for a week because she was hospitalized in the ICU with an infection. I let my boss know that at 2 a.m. that I was being sent out by helicopter and kept her informed of everything going on. Today was my first day back. I'm not 100% yet, but like many places, we are short staffed. But 2 hours into her shift, the boss called her into the office to inform her that she lost her bonuses. She informed me that I was getting 8 points, losing my discounts and bonuses for 90 days, and was on probation. I was dumbfounded and told her I wasn't signing the papers as it was out of my control. She said, Yeah, how do you control being so sick that you had to be airlifted? What the hell? Nightmare boss. As a result, her boss gave her an ultimatum that if she didn't sign the papers, she would be terminated. And she decided to quit. She said if I didn't, I would be terminated. I told her not to bother and I walked out. Towards the end of the story, she said that she kept on receiving calls and texts from coworkers who told her they need her and that she was, and they told her she was an ass for quitting. So I guess her coworkers felt she should have given in to the boss's ultimatum. I don't agree with her coworkers. Quitting over they said she was quitting over something so small. That's not really a small thing. Especially you're in the restaurant business, it's bad enough that don't pay enough money. So whatever bonuses you're getting, for her to take that away, I thought that was rotten. You didn't take into consideration that somebody was sick. Does this boss realize that one day her ass will be sick too? I guess not. Her husband also believed that she was in the right because it's a little absurd to be scrutinized for almost dying. Okay, people in the post believe that she was not an a-hole because she was ill. That's why we need a mandate sick leave. If you are sick, there will be no points, someone wrote. An employer penalizing a staff member in good standing for nearly dying. You were even considerate enough to communicate during the whole ordeal. The employer keeps saying people don't want to work. No, that's not necessarily true. Some of these people are just horrible bosses, but they don't want to deal with that. Y'all, they want to avoid that at all costs. And that is also a factor in why people are not running out for these jobs. Of course, they don't want to hear this, but it's the truth. But then treating them like they're not people. Your country needs more serious unions, one wrote. This should never have happened, another person added. Someone else gave her advice to tell her coworkers that wrote, that she was an asshole, how they are going to threaten to fire you and then get upset when you quit. Your coworkers, yeah, your coworkers are the assholes. All right. Well, this is just one of many. I've seen, man, I can't tell you how many nightmare stories I have seen over probably over the last year, of people saying that, the ones that are working remotely are saying they were glad they were out of the office. They were stressed out being around certain people in their office, or they said it is almost like they had to talk themselves into going back to work every day because they were just so frustrated and stressed out and burnt out. So, this is an example of just one of many stories that are out on the internet. The mainstream news wouldn't dare tackle this one. They want you to believe it's unjabsinated people, it's the unemployment. They done got too comfortable on that. But one thing they are excluding is the horrible treatment people receive every single day around this country on jobs. And they have nightmare bosses, managers, supervisors, VP, directors that they are dealing with, that are just killing the entire work atmosphere. That's all these people are doing ultimately. They're killing the entire atmosphere on the job. They're the ones that are really of no use and need to go, but they always let the assholes stay. That's America for you. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.